And welcome back to Going Solo here on Music Free Gaming. It is great to have you here. I am back in my storage room again. I know you're getting tired of this. I'm sure you are. But bee farm is done. Storage system is set up. I've got a big hole in the wall. It's time to fill that in. And I'm going to fill that in with a couple of smaller farms. I want a flower dispenser. I want to move a composter here closer so that I can get composted stuff when I need it a little closer rather than going way over there. And then I also need a trash can. There may be a few other things, but that should be it. And then I need to build an entryway. Hopefully we'll have time for that today. Also, just real quick, I decided to fill this section in with unsorted chests just to throw in some things that are I don't need, like there in the non-stackables, but I don't need them taking up room over here. Things like, you know, mob heads, right? The honey is still coming in and I've got lots of honey, and there may be a few other things that show up, but this is just I'm not going to say it's junk storage, but it's just non-sorted storage, so it's going to be a little easier to deal with that way. But let's see what I can do with a flower vending machine, because those are quick and easy, right? Sure they are. All right, so these farms are super duper easy, right? Just slap a couple of hoppers on here. Now, typically what you do, you grab some dirt, right? Because dirt is awesome. And then you plant your flowers right on the dirt, right? Well, the problem is that doesn't really work because the hoppers can't read or can't pull items through a full block. But mud is not a full block, and you can plant flowers on mud. So now if I break this, okay, well, it still fell out, but let's hop up here. So now if I throw this on the block, poof, it goes right in. If I throw this on the dirt, it just hangs out there. See, mud, it gets sucked in. That makes these really nice, because now you don't have to embed hopper minecarts and all that other nonsense in there. So let's go ahead and let's modificate. That's a good word, modificate. Let's go ahead and modificate the flowers here. Now I suppose I could have maybe put these blocks a little closer. Right, come into a single chest instead of a double chest. I get that's okay too. But for now, let's go with what we have and just see what comes of it. Since we're gonna go with mud and said I love this. This is awesome. So we're gonna grab that. Oh, and the sunflower is even facing the right way. Oh, that is wonderful. And we'll grab a lilac, and I somehow ended up without any peonies. I sworn I had some. I could have sworn it. Now I've moved, I think, all of my storage. I cleaned out everything over there. I cleaned out my starter house. I moved it all into the sorting system. And I have no lilac, or I have no peonies. I only have lilacs. So this spot is going to have to remain empty for a moment. But for now, that's fine. That'll get us started. Now it's time to rig up some redstone and get the dispensers and all that other fun stuff going. All right, so I've got the beginnings of a farm here, the basic stuff, right? You get a dispenser, you feed bone meal into it, and you set up a clock that feeds the dispenser, and it just spits out whatever it is you want to grow. I took the flowers out just so I can place the redstone a little bit easier, because the flowers were frankly in the way. It happens. But unfortunately, reaching this chest from out here, I mean, it's doable, but man, that's going to be a pain in the neck. So I think what I might do, I might shorten these chests up and just do a single chest instead of a double chest and shift this forward. But honestly, I have another idea, which is probably scary, but let's try a little something here. Okay, so the first thing I did, said it takes a little bit of purple wool, slide it over here to a hopper. Now, I moved the dispenser up here a little bit because of some redstone issues. It doesn't matter, I think, where this dispenser is, whether it's on the bottom or the top of the flower. So that's fine. And right now, I've got this. This is on, so it locks this hopper so that nothing is going to get sucked into this, right? If I drop, well, let's see. Do I have bone meal? I do have bone meal. Cool. I can't, pick it up. But if I drop this bone meal, come here. Why can I not? Oh, that's because I'm down here. I was free camming. Turns out I can't throw things in free cam, right? To where right. But this will just sit here. Okay, so that is exactly what I want because I have a master plan. Ha 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 ha. All right. So that's going to go there. So what I want to do now is I want to set up a clock that will be off when this redstone is on. And then when I flip this lever, right, when I flip that lever, it unlocks this hopper and then turns on a redstone clock. Okay? So that is going to be fun and exciting. Okay, so let's do that. Also, I have repeaters. I have currently just redstone wire up here, or redstone dust. I need to jump. There we go. This is going to have to be repeaters because what I want to do is I want these 4 farms to be right next to each other. And the last thing I want, those are not lit. The last thing I want is to turn on one and have them all light up. So great. So now I just need to, do I have to? All right. Well, let me play with my repeaters and get that, make sure that's all set up the way it needs to go. Because, hey, welcome to Idiots Doing Redstone. Yeah. I'll get this figured out. I am not the biggest redstone person in the world, but I'm trying to get better. Well, things were going to get really complicated up there a lot faster than I wanted to, right? Because I'd have redstone lines running into each other. So what I've decided to do is simplify this. And that means adding some space. Now, it's very possible, nay, likely, that somebody who is smarter than me could rig the redstone up so these 4 farms, basically, could sit right next to each other, and I could do fun things with individual levers. But turns out I am me and not somebody awesome like Impulse SV or Ending Credits or Tango Tech or anything like that. So, mumbo jumbo, right? Cool people. Not those people. So, I'm going to set this up in a simple way. So, we're just going to run redstone lines across like this. All right, cool. So now I need to set up the clock. And I think what I'm going to do is use an observer clock. Okay, so here's the deal. I had a wild and crazy idea. First off, I decided I'm going to go ahead and move the dispenser down again. Because, remember, I had the issue, or maybe not, but this hopper pulls from this one, even if this one is locked. But I'm not going to be putting anything in there, right? Because, hey, this hopper is locked. It's not going to suck anything down. So nothing's going to end up in there, and it's not going to fill this up. Awesome. So I was thinking, how do I now set up a clock for this dispenser to go. And then I'd have to repeat it for all of these. And then I realized I am an idiot because this is idiots doing redstone. I could just use a single clock that I turn on when any of these is lit that will power all of the dispensers. Of course, none of them will have bone meal in them if they're not doing anything. Right? If I don't have this switched, it'll turn on the redstone. It'll turn on the minecart going. And, you know, I just need one clock. So, sweet. Sweet, sweet. So now I just need to figure out a number of other weird things. Like, how do I turn this on? Now, maybe what I do is I just set up another switch that says, hi there. I'm, turn the whole system on, and I just flip the switches for the things I want to actually dispense. Okay, a 2-switch system is not ideal, but I think it's going to be a lot easier to set up, and I honestly don't feel like fighting with the redstone quite that much right now, so I might play with it a little bit later at some other point, but for now, let's go ahead and let's just get all of this in place, and then we'll see how the rest of this goes, right? All right. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to try an experiment. Now, I know that I can lift up minecarts with water, right? This is nothing new. But one of the things I was thinking I might try, and there's a little bit of a trick to this, is one, I need scaffolding. But I thought what I might try here is try to get some other magic happening here. So that can go up this way. Now this is going to have to be scaffolding going that way. Okay. I'm going to use cobblestone for the moment to take care of this. Now, let's grab some kelp and a bucket of water, because it turns out all of that helps. Now, I think my buckets are yeah, a bucket is over here. Cool. And so I'm going to need the water, and I'm going to need, worry about that later. And I'm going to need some kelp. And what I'm hoping to do here is plants. What I'm hoping to do here is basically create a bubble vader that's going to take my minecart all the way up. So let's get some water and some kelp in there, and let's see how this works. Okay, I think I've got this sorted out. So I got to change this block out, but in fact, I could even move it down, which is going to make move this lever down, which is probably a better thing. Right, so I turn the lever, minecart shoots across here, goes up the bubble vader, just like you saw. And then what happens is it comes, drops down onto the line, and comes back around. What makes this magical is the scaffolding. So the scaffolding here, it's waterlogged so that the bubbles all shoot up through it. And that puts the minecart right on this rail to shoot right across here, and then I just have it drop down onto that. And when I'm done, hit this, and boom, everything should turn off. Minecart will stop there until it's ready to go again. So, awesome. So, let's take this out, and, oops, and I got in the way. Cool. And so that can go there, so I can put a chest right there. And that'll be the feeder chest for bone meal and all that other fun stuff. So, cool. So now the next thing I need to do is wire up the clocks that are going to feed all of these dispensers. So that is the next step. I have actually managed to make a successful circuit. I know, I'm shocked as well. So I just wired a little redstone up into those dispensers with an observer right here. And then the same switch that turns on that rail, I just ran redstone underneath it, come right here to power up the sticky piston. And yeah, this is loud and obnoxious while it's on, but, you know, doesn't need to be on necessarily for very long. Right? And boom. So that goes, the minecart goes, right? So that'll carry the bone meal across. We'll get all the stickiness going. It'll be great. Let's go and turn that off, and boom, there's the minecart back. Sweet. All right. Awesome. So I now have an actually functioning circuit. Now the idea here, the way this is going to go, is take my levers. I'm going to need another one. Is I put the cobblestone away because why do I need more cobblestone? I'm done with cobblestone, right? Sure I am. Ah, fine. Anyway, so grab another lever. But the idea is I can then flip each of these on for whatever flower I want to grow. So, for example, if I wanted to, let's grab these roses, grab the lilacs, right? So if I wanted roses, let's go ahead and throw bone meal in there. When I turn this on, and this goes across, I somehow got lilacs. Okay, now that is about as simple a system. Oh, right. No, that makes perfect sense. I've got it backwards. So, no, that's fine. The logic was backwards, but the way I'm doing it works. So the idea is that when this is on, those flowers don't work. I guess maybe that's not the right way to do it. The logic is backwards. When this is on, the hopper's locked. So if I want roses, right, these would all be down. And if I want roses, I turn this on, throw the bone meal in there, let that run across, and boom, now I get roses. Okay, and they should show up here. Now, for now, they may scatter through the four winds because I need to close this in. But that's the idea. And so what I can do is, let me get some more bones here, and I'll demonstrate this a little bit more. Let's go ahead and grab, oh, that should be fine. We'll grab some more bone meal. And then what I can do is I can throw some bone meal in here. And let's say I want sunflowers and I want lilacs. And I turn this on. And there's sunflowers and lilacs. Now, is this fast? No. No, it's not. But but it does the job, and I can get all of the stuff I want. Yeah, they're there. Sunflowers did go in there. So yeah, unfortunately, said I just, things went a little haywire, but just because I have to block up around all of this stuff. But see, that's that should be quick and easy. Now, the catch is getting all of the well, it's not really a catch. It's like getting all the bone meal in. That's easy. It's just slow because it's the speed of the minecart running across. Would it be faster to load all of this stuff up with bone meal and then just turn it on? Yes, yes, it would be. So I may take a look at that a little bit more later, but let's go ahead and just go with what we've got. Let me get in here. We'll get the decorations in place and make this look a little bit better. Let's come in here with some of these tiles Just take this row out. And I'm going to take some tile deep slate across the top here. I think that's going to look a little bit better. Right, we'll just run this across like, just like that. The levers will go back. Remember, the lights are on when you don't want it there. I know it's backwards and stupid, but that's fine. Get back up top there and put the redstone back. Otherwise, it's this boring and stupid redstone isn't going to work at all. But hey, it's not complicated here. There we go. There we go. So now that's going to light up. And I think just for my own sanity, as I'm going to hush those note blocks. Cool. So now they won't go bong when I turn them on. I need some glowstone for up here, but we'll leave that for now. And that's looking pretty okay. It's not perfect, obviously. I mean, this would be nice if I could make it amethyst, but I can't because then I can't open this chest, and that is sort of important to me. You know, if I can't put the bone meal in, what is the point of even trying? All right, so that's awesome. And then, yeah, maybe come in with a little bit of something back here. I don't know. Kind of feels like I need maybe some fence or a wall or something coming in between those, but for the moment, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so I now have this set up. I've got it switched right now, so all three of those flowers will get bone meal when I turn this on. It's loud and clicky, but every time the minecart goes by now, it'll do it. I have created what is in fact the slowest flower farm in the world, but that should work. Let's make sure that everything is. Oh, hey! There we go. I managed to blocked off the minecart. Cool. See, this is why you do testing. All right, but that works. So now I'm getting. So it's not super fast, but it works. Cool. So we'll turn that off. And it said, yeah, the clicking is loud and obnoxious, but it'll feed whatever I decide to do. So I can do all of them. I can just do one of them, and it is awesome. Managed to get some deep slate tile in there too. So perfect. All right. Cool. So now I have a really, really slow flower farm, but I can actually let it run and it will get what I need. And I need to get peonies for this last column, but awesome. All right. Well, I say it's quick and painless. That was not nearly as quick and painless as I was hoping it would be, but that's fine. And now I have 4 rows here to do something else. And I think that is actually just going to be a quick and dirty. I'm going to have a composter and I'm going to have a trash bin here. So let's get that built real quick. All right, so there's my quick and dirty composter. Quick and duty is something entirely different, right? And oh, you know what? I think I may want to move these blocks back as I can. We'll slide those there. I'm gonna need to get some stairs, which I might. I've got some deep slate stairs on me, but it's real simple. Compostables go there. They come out as bone meal over there. Easy peasy. Let's just grab a few deep slate bricks, brick stairs. There we go. Oh, actually, these should be deep slate tiles, not bricks anyway. So that's fine. I've totally messed up. That's okay. That is totally fine. Well, that'll slide in there, and then, again with the brick, That's going to go that way. And I think this is going to come out and be more. Oops. Nope, nope, nope. That's not where that goes. It's not where that goes. There we go. It gets to be brick like that. Sweet. Awesome. So there's the composter. So that's going to be nice and easy. And then the last thing I'm going to need is a trash bin. All right. Well, I've got my composter in place, got my trash bin in place, and yet this is totally unforgiving. I've got 2 dispensers hanging out back here. Decided to wire up 2 of them, or dispensers, 2 droppers with their own clocks, but that's fine. It's totally fine because it'll just watch whatever's in the dispensers, I suppose. Yeah, it works. Is there a more efficient way to do that? Probably. But it'll dump into these cauldrons and burn up as much as I throw in there at least double hopper speed. So that is fabulous. That is fabulous. So, sweet. I actually managed to get them done. So that's amazing. Well, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching here on YouTube. This has been great. I got the farms in place. I mean, was it a little stupid on the flower farm? Yeah, kinda, but I can live with that. So, thank you all for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button and comment and, you know, all the things, because the things are cool. And I will see you next time. Until then, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming, signing off.